manufacturers, I'd like to share with you about this brand new world debut of the 2010 Subaru Legacy. Now, we talk a lot about love here. When I first saw this, I thought it was love at first sight for the 2010 Legacy because it's absolutely gorgeous. It has such an elegant design, it's so sophisticated, and at the same time it has incredible performance and some great technology features that are just getting rave reviews from the few people that have seen this here in New York so far. For starters, your engine choices include a 2.5-liter Boxer 4 engine with 170 horsepower and 170 pound-feet of torque, or you can opt for the turbocharged intercooled 2.5-liter. Now, in previous years, this had less horsepower, but for this upcoming year, it's going to have 265 horsepower and 258 pound-feet of torque. Or you can opt for the 3.6 flat 6, which will have 256 horsepower and 247 pound-feet of torque. Something else that's really exciting for 2010, we have very much changed the transmission choices for 2010 Legacy. For starters, has anyone ever heard of a base model starting with a 6-speed manual? I honestly haven't. That's kind of unheard of. Your base model is going to have a high-performance, high-tuned 6-speed manual transmission. Now, if you want to, you can also opt for something that's just come out in the US as the first place that Subaru has released it. It's the Lineartronic CVT, and CVT stands for Continuously Variable Transmission. It's actually a gearless transmission that has it set to 6 virtual gears. It's on a chain variator, which is lighter weight and more compact. It's actually the same weight as our original 5-speed manual transmission, so you're hardly getting any weight gain in this vehicle. It's also allowing for more area in the foot area for the driver, so it's a chain variator. You can also see a cutout of it over there. There's a video and an actual cutout of the transmission and engine, freestanding engine over on the side. You've got to check that out. Now, if you do get the Lineartronic CVT, you can put it in manual mode, and there are paddle shifters right near the steering wheel. So it'll just seamlessly change gears and shift at the optimal rev range, which will give you the best performance and the best fuel economy. This is really good news here for 2010. You've got 23 city and 30 highway, and those are just averages, so you may get better with the CVT transmission. With this cylinder, your transmission will be a 5-speed automatic with sport shift. Now, some new technologies you'll find inside the 2010 Legacy here in New York would be, let's see, voice-activated navigation, Bluetooth capabilities. If you do get navigation, you will end up with a USB port in your center console. So if you have hundreds of music files, MP3 files, you can just play those right through your Harman Kardon really awesome sound system. And of course, there's an iPod connection as well. Now, there's high levels of safety built into all Subarus, and we don't have the safety ratings on this vehicle yet, but we do expect good marks. Some differences for safety for 2010 Legacies include larger front brakes on all models. If you do choose the 6-cylinder, you'll get larger front and rear brakes, which will give you greater stopping power. And if you take a look at the cutout, you'll see little windows built into the doors over there. There are now 2 reinforcement bars inside the doors instead of 1. We were already getting a 5-star rating with 1 bar, but we just went above and beyond with our safety for 2010. Also, you'll find front, side, and side impact airbags, as well as vehicle dynamics control, and of course our symmetrical all-wheel drive system, which is constantly monitoring wheel speed and road conditions and can transfer power to all wheels that have the best grip. So that's a little bit about the 2010 Legacy. Now Veroni is going to tell us about the beautifully redesigned 2010 Outback.